jam in some more calls in this segment, and the main radio show ends. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to continue for 30 minutes into the next hour, though, for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers and folks listening on the internet to the audio streams. And I wanted to air this in the main show, but computer issues, it wasn't done encoding this special report. It's going to be up on Infowars.com in a few hours on YouTube. We're going to premiere it for PrisonPlanet.tv members coming up. It's titled Genetic Armageddon. Genetic Armageddon. Humanity's greatest threat. And it's 15 minutes long, and I cannot describe to you how important this is. You know, that's what's frustrating, and why I got mad at Glenn Beck, because I want to believe in Glenn Beck. I mean, I promote Lou Dobbs. He's not perfect. Judge Napolitano, because they're the same year to year, like Ron Paul. I mean, that's what they're real. I don't even have to totally agree with somebody on every issue. I do with Ron Paul, as long as you're real and are a good person. I don't want to get off into Glenn Beck. It's just that we sent him emails, we sent him packages, the purchase orders for the camps, the admissions, the Rex 84 congressional hearings. I know folks in his organization did see it, I was told. I sent a letter to Beck, and I was told by another Fox News host, he got mad. It was that public letter, but an open letter to Glenn Beck where I was really heartfelt and said, don't be a traitor. Maybe you're ignorant. Supposedly, he got really angry by it. And he came out and said FEMA camps aren't real after building it up for a month, saying it wasn't. I mean, saying it was real. And then I've got the Houston Chronicle on it. I've got the Wall Street Journal. I've got the purchase orders. And, I mean, it's not funny. I've been to urban warfare drills 12 years ago where they practiced to take our guns in America. This isn't a game. And it's public the troops are training to take guns. 2 years ago, the Army Times had a quote saying Northcom is preparing to pull triggers on Americans. Read the John Warner Defense Authorization Act. Look at what's happening. This isn't a game. We're all in danger. Our children, our future. Every time I look at my children, my blood boils. Because they're innocent, they're good, they're sweet, they're loving, and the whole world wants to wreck their innocence and wreck their future and wreck your children's future. And it's the naivete. It's not even the evil that's destroying our world. As Thomas Jefferson said, it's not the evil. It's that good men do nothing. And you've got to start respecting yourself. I am not even that smart. I am not the best there is. But I'm somebody who's ready to fight, ready to get involved. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people say about me or make fun of me or attack me or lie about me at the end of the day, because I know I'm right and I'm on a mission to expose these criminals. And if you don't have chills running up and down the back of your spine out there at the things that are happening, you don't have any type of common sense or any type of survival instinct and no discernment. And if you think of fighting tyranny as a hassle, it's not a hassle. It's an absolute compulsion to not want to be a slave and to see tyranny as a threat and to instinctively be threatened by it. You know, tyranny, as I've said 100 times, doesn't just sit at one spot. It either gets worse or it gets reversed. It either is on its heels or it's coming down like a hurricane. And government is a dangerous servant, a fearful master, like fire, as George Washington said. God love him. And we are repeating history right now. We are repeating history right now. Oh, you think it's corny to love George Washington? You don't know about George Washington and Andrew Jackson, who weren't perfect men, but they were real folks. And they did love freedom, and they did care about it, the idea of liberty. George Washington was offered to be king, and he said, I don't want that. I want to go to my farm. That's the kind of leaders we need. People that take the responsibility of leadership because they care about people, not because they're a bunch of preening, control freak scum who get off on committing crime. The globalists enjoy running us into the ground. They enjoy hiring criminals. They enjoy dominating. They're a bunch of scum, and it's time for real men and women to stand up and defeat them. This main broadcast is over. We'll be back, PrisonPlanet.tv, only in 60 seconds. Here's some of the insane news, all up at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, as well as DrudgeReport.com. New Hampshire activists head to Texas, beg Perry to run. What idiots. Oh, you're so conservative. Used to work for Al Gore for forced inoculations, Napa superhighways, double the size of the Texas government. Oh, we love you. Oh, we're morons. Continuing, Obama support waning even among liberal mass. Yeah, poor idiots thought they'd get a free ride from Obama. Now they've learned that the pimp's going to put cigarettes out on them collectively. Shock poll, 46% most are corrupt in Congress. Report, congressional members' net worth up 3,669%. Detroit to ration city services. Oh, yeah, you're still going to pay your taxes, but you're not going to get the services. Welcome to slavery. Based on condition of neighborhoods, wealthier parts deemed demonstration areas. Breivik's explosives cache destroyed at farm. They always do that now when it's shady. They don't use it as evidence. They destroy it. Rachel Maddow sued for defamation. That's just some of the news there. Reid plans and vows to kill House GOP debt plan. Democratic lawmaker, nobody I know has seen Reid plan. Al Franken, Josh is on the Senate floor, welcome terrorist. House Democratic leader urges Obama to raise debt ceiling without congressional approval. Give us a dictatorship. A dictator can fix it. You go to Infowars.com. BATF admits gun walking under Fast and Furious. Well, the big announcement is they've been caught red-handed perjuring themselves, and we've got that video. I'm going to have Kurt Nimmo add that to his article. It may even be there. TSA agent poses as cop to harass woman. Welcome to the Reich. NSA admits it tracks Americans via cell phones without warrants. Norwegian police unable to find link between Breivik and far right. The political theater and debt ceiling crisis. Are we being had? Dr. Paul Craig Roberts. Obama strikes fear into Americans while reassuring big banks. Alan Watt, Oslo gunman massacre, a designed ritual of mind control. Another one, citizen spies, brutal torture foreshadow the domestic war on terror. Huffington Post admits we're in a depression, as if we needed George Soros' outfit to tell us. Of course, you know George Soros is now not going to take private money because he knows the economy is being imploded by design and doesn't want to be left holding the bag like Bernie Madoff. That's just some of the news, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sorry to callers. We're just out of time for those. We did get to more calls today. Did a little bit better job of that. We'll, of course, be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. live. When we come back from this break, we're going to premiere here for radio listeners that are listening on the streams, because this fourth hour is actually on the satellites. Some stations do carry this, to be technical. But we don't do the fourth hour every day, as you know, ahead of the new TV show that will launch September 1st. But we're going to premiere here for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. If you're a radio listener and want to see this as it premieres, just go over and sign up right now at PrisonPlanet.tv. It's 15 cents a day, $5.95 a month, and your purchase and support funds this operation and the type of filmmaking and special reports and TV shows and books and future films and radio show and research and all we do. We are something rare here, a truly independent alternative media operation that understands the score, understands who the globalists are, and has been attempting with some success, and it's intensifying, to wake people up to the real geopolitical paradigm. And this issue of genetic engineering is more dangerous than nuclear weapons. It is more dangerous than anything we face, and it's being done absolutely pell-mell across the world right now. And this video, premiering here when we come back from break, is titled Genetic Armageddon / Humanity's Greatest Threat. And we need you to get this video out to everybody. Download it as we stream it live. It'll then be posted on PrisonPlanet.tv. Later in the day, we're going to post it to YouTube. And we want you to get it and get it out to everyone you know. Because still, half the folks I run into go, I like your show, but there's no such thing as human clones. They're not crossing humans with clones, and there's not spider goats, and there's not human milk being produced by cows, and there's no danger even if they are. Get ready, folks. This report is absolutely key. We've got to show some moral outrage over this, or we're done. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live, and we're going to post an article titled Genetic Armageddon, Humanity's Greatest Threat. And I hope that you will get that YouTube video out and make it go super viral to everyone. We sleep, they live. We are unconscious. Worried about this false habitat, false reality created by the image makers. of Britney Spears and Winehouse and O.J. Simpson, LeBron James, Bill Clinton. These are just front people. The scientific elite are in a race to test on us to develop systems for their families, not ours. So they're testing systems to dumb us down, to poison us, but in the process developing life extension systems for themselves. I mean, A, that's what the documentation and the history and the facts show 100%. But B, that's also common sense. What would unlimitedly wealthy, powerful people be into? Life extension. And what is Ray Kurzweil and the whole transcendent man thing doing? He says he doesn't believe in God yet. He's going to be a God. The elite are going to be gods. Well, whether that's anywhere feasible or not, even living, quote, thousands of years like he says they will, the issue is they believe it. And they're selling us the junk end of what they're developing. That, oh, this is inevitable. You will be assimilated. Buy into it. This is the way it is. Just accept it, and you'll be advanced and you'll be transcendent. When the systems they're rolling out to us are really the antique stuff, the junk they didn't use. And everything we're given has Trojan horses and back doors built into it. I don't know if this species is going to survive. I don't know what our future is if we can't have a real debate about this stuff. If we can't even get the public to understand that this is going on. It's such incredible dehumanization. The rest is up to you. Help spread the word.